but we should be nearly set for what should be an exciting game number 3. I'm interested to see how Spitfire and Kobe kind of mesh back in with the team. We saw some good synergy starting to develop between members of Dude Where's My ELO, and I don't know if breaking that into game 3 is necessarily going to benefit them. Plus, Spitfire's playing, I would call it off-roll, normally the mid laner. I don't know much about C9 Kobe other than we've been talking with him in chat all day. Meanwhile, Fusion has looked really strong with this lineup since Karasuda joined. I believe they're undefeated since Karasuda joined. They just had the hiccup early on in the season. But regardless, we are in to game number 3. On the bottom side of the map, wearing the blue health bars this game, is going to be Dude Where's My ELO. In the top lane will be Spitfire playing the Gnar. In the jungle, Efam playing Graves. In mid lane, C9 Kobe on the Orianna, and RichKid88 and Constant Stutter playing the Lover's lane. It's Xayah and Rakan in the bottom lane. On the top side of the map, wearing the red health bars this game, it's going to be Team Fusion. In the top lane, Dogmar playing Poppy. In the jungle, Hoey on the Master Yi. Uncle Jabronis seems to be a fan favorite for this on the Syndra. And Karasuda and Codekin returning on the Kalista and Thresh. Flash from Codekin as he was trying to make a hook. Not successful there. As Constant Stutter just takes the W and walks away. Uncle Jabronis is a world favorite. Alright, my mistake there. International superstar, two-time back-to-back video gaming champion, maybe? Is that where we're going with this? Anyway, both junglers starting on the same side. I like the pair-up wards as well. The 2 Tribush wards and the 2 red buff wards on the other side of the map. Looks really nice on the mini-map. Good guy Constant Stutter gonna go ahead and take up part of the red buff for his jungler as Efim picks that up to start off with. Hoey starts on his blue, of course. And we're off into game number 3. We'll have to see if there's a little bit of nerves playing in. This is the penultimate, so the matchup before last for these two teams. This season they do play each other, I believe, in week 9 again. It might be week 8. Not 100% sure. No, this is it. I'm off in my head. Yeah, sorry. Dude Where's My ELO won the first matchup 2-0, and then Fusion won the second matchup 2-0. This is their last meeting of the season. Spitfire going aggressive at level 2, just chunking out Dogmar a little bit. Hook not going to land on Constant Stutter, doing a good job to dodge out. Level 2 finally hit for the Xayah and Rakan. Trade back the Gleaming Quill just for a little bit of damage. Constant Stutter going with the Summon Airy as the keystone, as well as the Spell Thieves. It's at least not the common choice that I've seen out of Rakan's. Normally it's either the Relic Shield or the Ancient Coin. I'm curious if he can get the full value out of the Spell Thieves. Currently they're getting shoved in, having a little bit of trouble, which is honestly surprising for Xayah Rakan to get shoved in early. Normally you just pop the W as Xayah and just start shoving the wave at level 1. But they'll be under their turret for the time being. Hook's gonna land from Codekin. Damage being traded back by Karasuda. Efim is here in top lane, as is Hoey. We could see a big engagement, a big 2v2 here in the top lane. We're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer for it. Spitfire goes in, lands the wall up onto Dogmar. He's just trying to push in the wave as hard as he can so that it'll reset. And then that's when Dogmar would be in a little bit of trouble. But so far, Dogmar keeping it outside of his turret range means that this is just a big waste of time so far for Ephraim. Hoey's peeking around the side. They're going to get the engagement after all, as Hoey comes in with the red buff. Ephraim actually doesn't have his red buff anymore. Goes ahead and slides through the Alpha Strike back out from Hoey C. Dogmar's taken low. He's forced to flash as well as Spitfire lands the boomerang onto Hoey. So ultimately, it's just the flash blown on Dogmar is the big result of the 2v2 in top lane. Constant Stutter lands the Grand Entrance onto Karasuda. Hook lands back onto Constant Stutter. Is Karasuda trying to trade back? Dogmar struggling a little bit early on in this lane. Gnar is a big lane bully, but 20 CS is a pretty significant lead for him early on. Gonna get hit with the extra rock as well. Jabroni's trying to set up Kobe for that level 6 all-in. Constant Starter goes in. Grand Entrance not able to connect on a Karasuda. Now Ephraim's here near mid, has the Dark Harvest proc, so he could do a little bit of extra damage. But a nice Scatter the Weak from Uncle Jabroni's means that he'll get out safely. About 6 minutes in, we've seen both junglers at least attempting some things early on. Not a whole lot of success across the board. It seems like both teams have really settled into the series and are giving each other a little bit more space than they did in the first 2 games. The big difference right now is just that top lane. The big CS advantage for Spitfire basically amounts to about everything. Hoey has a little CS lead in the jungle just because Ephraim spent so much time waiting in top lane. Good guy Jabroni's goes back to base and is going to give the wave to Hoey. Grand Entrance lands onto Karasuda. They not able to get the snare though, as Karasuda's flashes away. So a lot of good aggression from the bot lane of Dude Where's My ELO, forcing Karasuda and Codekin back. I'm kind of interested what Uncle Jabroni's is going for. Hook into the bush, just kind of to annoy Constant Stutter there. Not able to grab the recall with Xayah, and might be in a little bit of trouble now. Pierce going forward, flash forward from Codekin. We're going to watch top lane, though, as the Mega Gnar hits into the wall. The wallop from Spitfire lands a lot of damage. Dogmar trying to trade back. The minions actually doing quite a bit of damage. The Hammer Shock not able to pick it up. Keeper's Verdict will just send the Gnar back away. First dragon is an ocean dragon, not the biggest prize in the entire world for either side, but both top laners would probably be happy to see it. Ephraim gonna aggress onto Karasuda, lands the smoke screen for the slow end of the line, chunking him out, and the collateral damage not enough to burn through the heal as Karasuda does get out to safety using that summoner spell. Spitfire gets knocked back in by the W. Hammer Shock not able to land though. And the Hyper Proc not coming through for the damage. Spitfire forced to flash away though. So a lot of important flashes down right now. Would love to see these junglers starting to get involved. Jabroni's throws the ult through, plus the Ignite, the barrier, plus the Command Protect, able to keep Kobe alive for now. And now he'll hang out under tower. This is a dangerous moment for both of the mid laners. Constant Stutter and EFAM are going to be the first to collapse. Dash forward from EFAM as he lands in the smoke screen. Flash into Grand Entrance forces Jabronis to flash over the wall. Flash forward from EFAM. The end of the line will pick up first blood in mid lane. That's all started because of the trade. Kobe able to stay alive using the command Protect plus the barrier means that Jabronis has to commit some more resources, and then the follow flash is there from Constant Stutter and EFAM able to pick that up. Now EFAM, Constant Stutter, and Rich Kid gonna go ahead and start up the dragon. Hoey not perturbed at all by that, just wants to go ahead and farm up on the Master Yi pick anyway. So as long as they don't get too far behind, I think he'll feel relatively confident. Teleport coming in from Spitfire just to give Dogmar away from the bush, I guess. And that wave's completely pushed in. Dogmar might be in a spot of bother now. Buckler shield for a little bit. Hammer shot comes through, not able to land. Will pin him into the wall, though. Spitfire nearly goes mega. EFAM's here in bot lane. The quickening plus the Grand Entrance coming through. Codekin gets picked up by the Fate's Call. And that's the combination. Again, if you missed the big analysis earlier, you like the Callista Thresh combo because they can both save each other. You have the Dark Passage out to save Callista if you need to. You have the Fate's Call to save Thresh. It's just a really nicely synergized lane. Jabronis takes a shotgun shot from EFAM for his trouble as the duo from Team Fusion tries to invade into the Raptors. Hook lands onto Rich Kid. He's separated from his support. Goes ahead and uses the Blade Surge. That's a lot of damage onto Karasuda. It will be traded back for Codekin, but ultimately Rich Kid with the... It's not Hail of Blades because that's a keystone. I'm going to look at it. It's Featherstorm. Okay. The Featherstorm able to secure that kill onto Karasuda before going down. And the heal kept him alive just long enough to be able to do that. So really nicely played. Although Codekin's looking for more, Hoey is here onto Constant Stutter. Alpha Strike not able to follow him over the wall, but he has the red buff ticking. He's going to flash forward just for good measure as Hoey C picks up his first kill. Now onto that Master Yi. Gold is dead even right now. Oh, Shockwave gonna land as EFAM is here in mid. Jabroni's looking just to try to get the unleashed power in onto Kobe. But Orianna keeping the distance well, and that'll be a kill picked up for EFAM on the Graves. We'll try to keep track of the Dark Harvest stacks as we go. I'm gonna just click over to him very briefly. It's 54 right now, which is a pretty good amount in 12 minutes, honestly. Spitfire's having a lot of trouble. Well, not the other way. Dogmar's having a lot of trouble with Spitfire now. This does not seem like a particularly fun lane early on for the Poppy. Hoey is here in top lane, maybe looking for a play there, but Spitfire very wisely going to go ahead and back off. Constant Stutter's found over the wall by the Sentinel. Codekin could just throw that hook over the wall if he really wanted to, but I don't think they're feeling super confident in that 2v2. Karasuda we've seen pretty much have his way with most of the bot lanes in League Kansas City, but Rich Kid and Constant Stutter have given him a lot of trouble in these past 3 games. Boner Jams, you gotta be careful with that one. If he's League Faker, he might get benched tonight for Period. As happened last night for SKT. They also lost to MVP, so not looking so good there. EFAM was looking for gank in bot lane, but Now Constant Stutter going to go ahead and go aggressive. Karasuda's in a lot of trouble. The collateral damage over the wall. Heal saves him briefly, but the Feather Storm enough to pick up the kill. Hook goes awry from Codekin. They're not going to be able to pick up 2, but they do pick up the 80 carry. Just the pressure there from the Zaya Rakan can initiate from so far away. And Karasuda caught just a little bit off guard, blows the flash, and it's still not enough to get him out to safety. Now Efim and Constant Stutter waiting over the wall. They are directly on top of a ward, though. All 3 of them here. Codekin just trying to get a little bit of safety, I imagine, for HoEC while he takes that Gromp. Efim even takes the Dark Harvest stack from it. That's cute. But Hoey's just continuing to scale a little bit. Has the Blood Razor completed. Oh, Jabronis goes ahead. Unleashed power plus the Ignite. Still not enough to really chew through Kobe. But you can see that he's getting close. Once he finishes that Luden's Echo, should be enough to zero him out at that point. But the barrier and the flash both used in exchange. Dragon coming up in 17 seconds. I haven't seen what flavor it is. Dogmar and Hoey just kind of threatening there in top lane. It's a Ocean Dragon. Another Ocean Dragon. Big group of people converging here in top lane. It's going to be a 3v3. Uncle Jabronis finds Spitfire. Doesn't have the unleashed power. There's the shockwave over the wall, though. HoEC will pick up 1. It's 1 for 1 so far as Jabronis gets the kill. Efim uses the smoke screen. Trying to cut through. Both of their health bars are so low. Flash away. Scatter the Weak, able to buy them some time. Rich Kid and Constant Stutter just duoing up the dragon in the meantime. Efam's still looking for more. End of the line connects on the Dogmar for a little bit of damage. Oriana's cutting the wave back behind. But the wave clear from Uncle Jabronis might be too much. Efam uses the end of the line. They will kill Dogmar. And the auto attack not enough. Meanwhile in bot lane, the engage from Constant Stutter. Fresh off of doing the dragon, they'll kill off Karasuda immediately. Rich Kid now chasing down Codekin. Gleaming Quill plus the Feather Storm in the... I don't know that he needed to use the flash, but the flash used by Rich Kid to pick that one up. That's the 9th kill of the game for Dude Where's My ELO. They take first tower in top lane as well. And right now, Dude Where's My ELO definitely in the driver's seat, about a 3,000 gold advantage at 17 minutes. Hoey's just going to try and scale on that Master Yi. Sitting at 110 farm at this point is pretty solid. Constant Stutter even... Oh, he was still in range. Gets the assist on the turret. There's a range on... For those of you who don't know, there's a range on the turret where it gives bonus gold. Now, it's a shorter range than it used to be. So if you can give your 80 carry solo gold on the turret, they get a gigantic chunk. Meanwhile, the rest of the team only gets 50 now. But when you split it, it's a little bit less. Oh, flash over the wall from Spitfire. Uses the Gnar onto Hoey. Meditate gonna buy just a little bit of time. Dogmar takes up the play box, I guess it is, in that skin. Spitfire now back in mini form. Uncle Jabronis over the wall. Should be the end of the aggression, but Hoey able to get out alive out of that is pretty impressive. Codekin trying to pull in Hoey as Rich Kid. Maybe a little bit overextended without his support. 4 members now onto the Rift Herald for Dude Where's My ELO. Dogmar gonna wander over and spot them out at least. Oh, the Keeper's Verdict almost able to take it away for Dogmar, but not to be that time. It is secured by Efam, and they hand it over to Constant Stutter actually on the Recon. He goes in immediately, spots out Codekin, goes aggressive with the Grand Entrance and the Quickening, and will pick up the kill for his trouble. 10th kill of the game to Dude Where's My ELO, and now the mid turret under fire. Shockwave pulls in Uncle Jabronis, getting him super low. Return damage is really good from the unleashed power, though. Dogmar picks up one. Constant Stutter in a little bit of trouble as he goes maybe a little bit too hard. The Rift Herald taken low. Alpha Strike from Yi just going to get him out to safety. Karasuda trying to follow forward using the Martial Poise. Everybody is super low during this fight, and no one goes... Only Spitfire, excuse me, goes down. Hoey waiting for a little bit more health as Jabronis roams over to get the blue buff from him. Luckily has that regen available. While we do have a neutral objective death counter, it's not one that we take pride in using. 10 kills to 4 for Dude Where's My ELO. About a 5, I guess it's a 4,000 gold lead right now. Meaning that they have a relatively significant advantage at 20 minutes. A lot of gold on EFAM and Rich Kid compared to their lane opponents. We'll even flip over here. No, it's really just Rich Kid. Rich Kid has about a 2,500 gold lead on Karasuda. Dogmar trying to get aggressive on Spitfire. Hammershock slowing him up. Doesn't have the rest to continue this engage, and the Hyperproc's starting to add up. Ooh, stun lands onto Rich Kid from Uncle Jabronis. Trying to solo him out. Has the Unleashed Power available, but the Featherstorm kind of negates that. Spitfire, meanwhile, is Mega. Lands the slow. Wallop not able to connect, though, as he gets thrown toward the tower. Hoey is here, though. Uses the Alpha Strike to clean that one up. Second kill of the game for the Master Yi. Unleashed Power trying to come through. Jabronis, I didn't see what happened to it, but now he's going to go down to Constant Stutter. He will trade it out, though, as the minion's able to do the damage. Codekin on the backside, able to pick up the kill onto the Xayah as well, so it's a 2-for-1 in bot lane. And Hoey trying to take down the top tower in the meantime, but EFAM and Kobe pushing in toward mid as Karasuda left to try to defend on his own. Doesn't have the Runaan's Hurricane, so the counter clear is not particularly fast, and EFAM will take down the tower. That's the 4th tower of the game for Dude Where's My ELO. Fusion finally pick up their first in the top lane as Hoey C will take the local gold on that one. Air Dragon spawning at just the right time for Dude Where's My ELO. Hoey's gonna get his farm game back on. Dogmar wanders in, finds the whole team there doing the Air Dragon, and books it the other way. EFAM will pick up the Dragon. That's the 3rd of the game for Dude Where's My ELO. Stun coming across from Jabronis. No one here to follow it up. He steals the Scuttle Crab, though, and will secure that for Team Fusion. Hoey is here on top of a ward. Flash forward for the Mega Gnar into the Quickening from Constant Stutter. Hoey is able to get back over the wall. Unleashed Power over the wall, plus the Ignite tucking down on EFAM. It'll be a kill secured for Syndra. Constant Stutter goes in with the Quickening. Good Shockwave to zone out and at least buy some time. But the Buckler auto attack from Dogmar is enough. Fate's Call trying to land, but Rich Kid gets turned around on. Kobe picks up the kill. Rich Kid and Karasuda having another 80 carry duel, but it's interrupted by Jabronis and Dogmar, as Jabronis now has a killing spree. He was 1-4, now he's 4-4. The Syndra starting to come online after that first item. He's up to 7 stacks on his Dark Seal as well. Dogmar in that fight, though, able to grab a couple of the bounces off of his W, grab the key pin as well, and the buckler kill in particular was pretty good. He likes playing these tank champions, so he's probably used to being CS behind and bullied around, but putting on a good performance now on the Poppy. Some more items coming through. Looks like EFAM's gone for the Duskblade first on the Graves. Is, I guess, a decision. It's not the normal decision, I don't believe, on the Graves, but has that finished up, plus another serrated Dirk. Banshee Veil is completed onto C9 Kobe. He's been playing really strongly on that Orianna. You don't get that, gigantic shockwave damage until later on, though. Need another item or two before we really see that coming through. Rageblade is finished up for Hoey C. Looks like he's going for a Blade of the Ruin King next as well. No other gigantic item purchases. Looks like Jabroni's sitting on the 2 items as well. The Ludens and Morellos means that he should be outputting quite a bit more damage than Kobe is on the Orianna. Dogmar able to deny a little bit of a counter engage there. Rich Kid's caught on the side though. Featherstorm coming through, able to zone off Hoey C. Keeper's Verdict sends Meganar back away before he can pull the trigger on an ultimate. Still the push for Dude Where's My ELO. Not a whole lot of low health bars, whereas a couple of low. That's a good hook though from Codekid as they'll go in. Jabronis picks up the kill. Constant started trying to make something happen in the backline. Hoey will get taken out on the front end of it. Rich Kid wanders into the bush where Dogmar is waiting for him as they pick that one up. A double kill for Jabronis as well. It's a 2v3 as they're coming in. Spitfire caught just a little bit, gets scattered the weak, gets pinned into the wall. Karasuda picks up the kill. And Team Fusion fighting back. Kobe, well, Dogmar was on top of a ward. He was trying to teleport down for the split push, but didn't account for C9 Kobe. Just around the side, he'll pick up his 3rd kill of the game in return. Shockwave not able to connect. Jabronis pops the Banshee Veil, gets the stun off of the Scatter of the Weak, ignites him, just for fun, I guess. Maybe thought he had the ultimate available, but it's not quite ready just yet for Uncle Jabronis. It's not about the kill, it's about sending a message. And that message is, I don't like having my Ignite off cooldown. Despite how bloody these teamfights are, the gold lead isn't actually swinging that far. It only gained about 500 for Team Fusion just because of where that team fight was. They're not able to secure any towers off of it, so it still maintains that structure advantage for Dude Where's My ELO. That being said, it buys more and more time for the Syndra and the Master Yi to continue scaling. Plus Jabroni's got 3 more Dark Harvest stacks, so that feels pretty good. He's up to 10 again. Max that guy out. Spitfire has a Locket of the Iron Solari as his 2nd item on Gnar. I'm not sure I like that decision. It does give the team-wide shield plus a little bit of magic resist, a little bit of armor. But you can do so much more with well, I'm not going to get to talk about it. Dogmar has found a couple of members. Fate's Call coming in. Knockup not going to land, but the hook from Codekid is pretty good. Going to flay in Constant Stutter. Just going to get some Summoner spells out of him in exchange for the ultimate. Hoey actually used his Highlander as well. Dragon coming up in 5 seconds. I didn't see what flavor it was. Anyway, you get a lot more value out of the Frost Mallet or the Phantom Dancer. Both of those are much more common second items than the Locket of the Iron Solari is. Dude, where's my ELO baiting in this bush near Baron? They saw Hoey over by Dragon. I don't know how long they're willing to wait, but if they wait a while, they might be able to get a pick off of it. Oh, here comes Hoey. And there goes Hoey. And they're going to start up the Baron off of that. This is a bit risky, though. I like the pick. I'm more than fine with the pick. Turret goes down in bot lane, by the way, in favor of Team Fusion. Scatter the weak onto Constant Starter, going to interrupt the engage. Keeper's Verdict not able to connect there from Dogmar. They're coming in. He gets on top of all 5 of them, able to block a couple of dashes back away. On the other side, Kobe is fighting Jabronis. Dogmar is burning down to Ignite. But on the other side, all of these kills going in favor of Dude Where's My ELO. One finally traded back as Jabronis picks up 1. This front side of the fight would have been much more interesting. The Shockwave just pulls him in. That'll be the ace for Dude Where's My ELO. Thank you, spectator camera. But the Shockwave from Kobe was able to suck in 3 members of Team Fusion and keep them on the other side of the fight. I didn't see what happened to Hoey during that fight at all, but he was the first one to go down. And now Dude Where's My ELO gets the push in mid. EFAM has that Dark Harvest proc as well, so they're going to tear through these towers. The Inhibitor Tower will fall at 30 minutes. And the Inhibitor to follow. And they should be able to get out to safety. And the team fight win for Dude Where's My ELO. They're going to parlay that into more objectives as they look to go after the Air Dragon next. Pardon me, sorry about that. Need to cut down on the exercise. EFAM? Ooh, wasn't in the shop. Unleashed Power comes through. That's a big trade back. Jabronis is ticking down to the red smite. Looks like neither one of them is going to go down. Jabronis thought he'd found a pick, and EFAM was very aware about what might have happened to him. So, good heads-up play. Way to not be in your shop if you're the Graves. And man, this series has just been a slugfest. But right now, 4 dragons on the side of Dude Where's My ELO, plus the small turret advantage. Basically all that's in this game. It's a 4,000 gold lead at 32 minutes, which is, it's a lead. It's a slight lead. It's not a... like super significant though. But this Baron feels like the major point of contention. Both Dogmar and Spitfire have their teleport up, but Dogmar is grouping with his team. Hook lands onto Kobe, but he had the Banshee available. I don't know if Codekin saw that interaction, if they knew they were there or not. But they get the inside track on the mid turret. Teleport in from Spitfire. That might be a costly mistake. But they do lose the mid tower. They might be looking to find the rotation on the Gnar, but he's taking a safe path there. But Zaya's feeling really strong right now, has the big 3 item, crit 80 carry spike, that Infinity Edge, plus the Storm Razor and the Rapid Fire Cannon. Why can't I remember the new item, but not the old one? And then the extra Zeal for that little bit of extra damage. Meanwhile, Karasuda, I'm pretty sure that'll be going toward the Frost Mallet. I've been interested. Karasuda's gone for a different 3rd item every game. It's been kind of neat. With a Rage Blade last game, I believe, and this one's going to be a Frost Mallet. Probably to make up for Spitfire not buying one on the Gnar. The Randwin's Omen I do like, but regardless, Dude Where's My ELO starting up the Baron. Member's going to collapse. It's on top of the ward as Dogmar is going to teleport in. They're going to challenge this note. Dude Where's My ELO going to go ahead and back off. Dogmar taking quite a bit of damage. Well, not quite a bit. Taking a little bit of damage there. Spitfire looking for the engage. Not able to find the snare is Rich Kid. Everybody just gonna calmly back away from this. Dogmar the only particularly injured person on either team. Stun over the wall from the Scatter the Weak from Uncle Jabroni's. No one to follow that back up, but it means that Rich Kid won't get to heal back up. They have the double Ocean Dragon, so they can afford to stick around a little bit longer than Team Fusion can. Sentinel is going to spot out the team trying to rotate back toward mid. Oh, the Luden's proc after the fact onto Rich Kid. He's just trying to lifesteal up just a little bit here. But the push in toward mid, this is all 5 members of Dude Where's My ELO. We'll have to see if Team Fusion can collapse properly. That inhibitor should be respawning relatively soon, so that might be the big goal. They find Dogmar over the wall. He flashes away. I don't know that he necessarily needed to, but you don't want to risk the follow-up damage, so I absolutely respect that. Dude Where's My ELO just trying to find a free bush where they can bait him in. Spitfire's Mega, that's going to tick down now. Codekin's wandering in. Uh-oh. Codekin! Oh no! The Shockwave plus the Quickening are going to find that kill, and that'll be the 5th kill of the game for C9 Kobe. Now the Baron started up. Keeper's Verdict knocks 2 away, so this is now a 3v4. Hoic lands the smite, the point and click. Uncle Jabroni's has slain Rich Kid in the backline. Meanwhile, one traded back now as Spitfire lands the Mega Gnar. Karasuda doing his best over the wall. EFAM forced to regroup with his team. Still 3 strong here. It's Dogmar and Karasuda versus 3. Hammer Shock not going to slow him up. EFAM taking a lot of damage. Karasuda comes in over the wall. He flashes forward to secure the kill with the Rend. And EFAM is down. Constant Stutter over the wall. Dogmar looking for more. Stun over the wall from Uncle Jabroni's as he's able to rejoin his team now. A lot of low members from both sides. Karasuda's the only one able to lifesteal. Spitfire gets chunked down again by the Syndra Q. Jabroni's just throws the Gromp over the wall into the stun. Doesn't have the unleashed power available. Dogmar will knock him into the wall, but the Shockwave is actually back available for Kobe as he'll pick up one. Jabroni's on the other side. Does pick up Constant Stutter as well. Stun coming through now. Spitfire looking to get aggressive. Jabroni's is super low. Codekin able to rejoin. He was the first member to die during the fight, and now able to rejoin to Lantern his Callista back out to safety. I lost track of the number of kills during that fight, I'll be entirely honest, but it felt like it went in favor of Team Fusion. I believe by 1. The gold lead kind of backs that up as well. This game is just balancing so close on the edge of a knife. Hoic has not done a whole lot of damage on the Master Yi in these fights. It's been a really good job by Dude Where's My ELO, really tracking him down and making sure that he hasn't had that gigantic impact in these fights. Plus, you don't have that traditional protection for him that you normally would. It's a lot of other initiation and dive trying to protect him by also being threatening. Elder Dragon has spawned. Stun over the wall, not going to connect from Uncle Jabroni's. Elder's just kind of being angry. Gonna get leashed out again by Team Fusion. Dude Where's My ELO's not all here. Spitfire's in top lane. He does have the teleport available. Would be nice to see him really manipulate his rage. Gonna teleport in on the backside. Elder Dragon's down to about 5,000. Dogmar goes in, lands the Keeper's Verdict onto 4, secures Elder Dragon for his team, but is it going to matter? Codekin gets thrown in with the Fate's Call. Shockwave only lands onto 2. Hoic has a kill in the front end of this. It's kind of a mess, but Karasuda and Uncle Jabroni's is still alive. So are Rich Kid and FM. The stun lands through. Trade out. It's a quadra kill for Rich Kid. The triple kill. Is this the penta? Rich Kid goes in. Penta kill for Xayah. Hoey had the triple kill, but then he got snared up by Rich Kid just at the end of that. Rich Kid went so low about 2 or 3 times during that fight, but no one was able to finish him off. Karasuda wasn't able to finish him off. Hoey wasn't able to finish him off, and he picks up the pentakill for Dude, Where's My ELO? And is the only survivor of the fight. He's going to go in and just take down the inhibitor by himself. You have to... my voice is cracking. That's not good. That's a solid 3.5 hours of casting right there. Woo! You have to track the Xayah on the back end of that fight. The Feather Storm damage was so gigantic during it. And the Shockwave, while it wasn't that colossal damage, it was able to peel off Dogmar and Codekin and Hoey from that front line. So, was a useful Shockwave, if maybe not the best. Now Rich Kid might be in a little bit of trouble. Hook lands from Codekin off of the flash, and Hoey C will be the beneficiary as he picks up his 6th kill of the game on the Master Yi. Baron is alive now, and there's no AD carry for Dude, Where's My ELO? Team Fusion have started up the Baron. They have the Callista to secure as well. Jabronis gets found over the wall, though. Constant Stutter lands some damage to the Unleashed Power, not actually doing a whole lot. This fight is kind of secondary to the fact that Baron is going down. Kobe, meanwhile, in a little bit of trouble, gets Hammer Shock. Fate's Call coming through. They're really paying mind to Spitfire. Spitfire has the Meganar available. He lands it onto the AD carry. We're watching the front of the fight right now, though, as Hoey C picks up one. Spitfire hasn't been able to successfully kill off Karasuda and Jabronis, and Karasuda should be able to do enough damage as Jabronis is able to pick up the kill. Constant Stutter trying to buy time. He will take out Hoey C in the process, but just the one kill back in trade. Rich Kid's now alive, though. EFAM flashes away from the hook. Fourth tower, excuse me, going down for Team Fusion. That's their first inner tower as they're looking for the inhibitor. The stun lands onto Rich Kid. He does Feather Storm back away, has the Guardian Angel available, trying to run away. The Buckler not able to pick up the kill. Well, to pop the Guardian Angel, excuse me, for Dogmar. Rich Kid will go back to the base, but they'll lose their inhibitor in the process as Team Fusion picks it up. This game has exploded out of nowhere, and now it's a 4,000 gold lead for Team Fusion. Both teams are lacking their middle inhibitor right now. There should still be some Baron buffs available. Actually, should be 4 Baron buffs available for Team Fusion. We're entering late game territory, boys and girls. Excuse me. And non-binaries. We don't want to be discriminatory here. We're getting close to some max item builds. Looks like Xayah is the first one to finish up the entire build. I believe she's the only one. Yeah, looks like combined costs away for a couple of others. Karasuda and Uncle Jabronis looking to find a pick, but they're not going to find anything just yet. There's no neutral objectives to fight over right now. So ultimately, this is just kind of wasting the Baron. I believe they know that Constant Stutter's somewhere in the area. They are hunting for him. They're not going to successfully find him, though. Dogmar showing top lane on the Poppy. Gets walloped in. Kobe and Spitfire. I mean, they'll kill Poppy eventually, probably. Although these Baron minions are doing so much damage, never fight into a Baron wave. I actually learned that last week. I mean, I should have known it before that, but... Oh! EFAM gets blown up over the wall. Rich Kid now in trouble as he uses the Feather Storm. Constant Starter just trying to buy him some time. The Feather Storm able to root up a couple. But now Kobe is here. They will turn it back onto Karasuda. Stun over the wall onto Rich Kid, but he gets the redemption heal. They're headed away from their base, but kind of vaguely toward Gnar. But this is still the 3-strong push from Team Fusion. They're missing their AD carry currently. Spitfire's here to try to answer. Dogmar on the top side has secured the inhibitor tower. Spitfire in trouble. Hoey will go down in the Guardian Angel. Meanwhile, Xayah's trying her best to clear out the wave. Hook lands from Codekin onto Spitfire. Kobe's super low. He's forced to flash away as Jabronis not able to secure it. Doesn't have the ultimate available, but that'll be inhibitor number 3. All 3 inhibs down. Now the Nexus turrets are the big target. Spitfire in trouble underneath his tower. He'll get stunned up. HoEC picks up the kill, but he'll die to the turret in the process. Nexus turret number 1 should fall. Shockwave only pulls in Dogmar. They are buying time, though. EFAM and Constant Stutter are back alive. And it'll force Team Fusion back away. Now it's base defense time. If your dude, where's my ELO? Can they hold on? We should have Baron... We have Elder in 2 minutes, and Baron should be shortly thereafter. Elder number 2, worth noting. Yeah, middle inhibitors should be respawning before too long for both teams. Middle inhibitor is actually back for Fusion as I say that. Dude, where's my ELOs? Should be shortly to follow. They only have 1 Nexus turret left. It doesn't have much health. So they have to really keep an eye on the back of their base, especially with a Master Yi. It has healed up quite a bit. Let's take a look at the health. Oh, the minimap's actually lying to me. It's at 892. I don't believe that regens either. Team Fusion walking toward mid. The Shockwave actually pulls in Jabronis. Zanya's hourglasses. Now Dogmar just going to go in and try to protect. Kotekin pops the box just to buy a little bit of time. Spitfire has Mega Gnar available. Stun over the wall from Uncle Jabronis does land onto Constant Stutter. Such a tense moment for both teams now. Fusion trying to play it out slowly as they push in toward the mid tower. They know that their opponents are going to have to go and grab the waves in top and bottom, if nothing else. The last tower left alive. Rich Kid's caught at the front. He's saved momentarily by the locket. We'll get back out to safety. Rich Kid's still doing quite a bit of damage, but he gets sent away by the Keeper's Verdict. Constant Stutter goes down in the backline, but they're traded 1-for-1 as Karasuda goes down as well. EFAM, Guardian Angel is popped back behind. Now another Guardian Angel pop. Mega Gnar comes through for Spitfire, but he doesn't have the rest of the team left to layer damage on. Rich Kid does a lot of damage. He picks up 1. Dogmar now in the backline. Flash forward. Jabronis will kill the AD carry of Dude, Where's My ELO? Now trying to kite away from Spitfire. It's Dogmar and Jabronis versus Spitfire. They will kill him off. The double kill for Dogmar. The Nexus for Team Fusion. And they'll improve to 6-1 on the season. Game 1 and Game 3 were absolutely just all over the place. What a series from both of these teams. Congratulations to Team Fusion. They're the 2-1 victors. I don't have a voice really anymore. I still have another series to cast. Whew. Alright, it's 35-34, the final kill count in favor of Dude, Where's My ELO in the 47-minute game that goes to Team Fusion. MVP of game number 3, I'm going to give it to Dogmar on Poppy. His performance, his tankiness, he was able to continually use the Keeper's Verdict to knock away key members who were trying to engage. Plus, he got destroyed in the lane and actually winds up higher in CS. MVP of the series, though, is going to be Uncle Jabronis. The devastating performance on Echo combined with the comeback performance on Syndra. So MVP of the series will be Uncle Jabronis. MVP of game number 3 will be Dogmar. All right, I'm going to stop recording there.